Stop waiting until it feels like the perfect time to follow God's plan for your life and just show up as you are, as is. Now, when I first started this account, I looked on social media and I thought, oh my gosh, if I don't start off with, 10,000 or 50,000 people following this account, nobody's going to listen to me. If I don't have perfect makeup, if I don't say all the perfect things, if I'm not, absolutely accurate every single time, like if I don't show up perfectly, then I can't do this. I can't get started. And the day that I laid that on the altar, this false idol of perfectionism, and I told God, you know what? I'm just going to show up today. So in those early videos, my kids were in the background and I was smearing under eye concealer under my very tired eyes of a mom, as a mom to a toddler and an infant back then. And I just want to say, you don't have to show up perfectly in order to perfectly show up. And 90% of the battle in this spiritual battle is just showing up, doing the thing that God has asked you to do. You don't have to be perfect because He already is. He's going to meet you in your imperfections. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. One of my best performing videos early on was a video apologizing for a video where I misquoted scripture and got it wrong. And what I thought would be this mass exodus away from, like the 2,000 people who followed me at the time or whatever, I thought everyone would be like, oh my gosh, she's got it wrong. I'm out of here. I'm gone. And what happened was people appreciated the humility to come on and correct myself, because I told in the video, I said, I honestly was tempted to just delete the video where I got it wrong, but I don't ever want to lead people astray, and leading people accurately is more important than my ego. And I just want to share that today as the things that you think may be stumbling blocks, because my biggest fear in running this account that I am still woefully unqualified to run, mind you. But here's the thing. The things that we think are stumbling blocks, the things that we think are our greatest fears, can actually be the rocket fuel that God uses to take us forward. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting until your makeup and your hair are going to be fully done. If you're a mom to a toddler and an infant like I was, it's never going to happen. You're never going to look camera ready. I still barely look camera ready, and that's okay, because look at what God can do with imperfection. Honey, if He can use a sinner like me, He sure can use you. That's today's word.